Welcome to Always Intense, where the ocean's most extreme, high-stakes moments are captured. In this episode, we'll witness a chain of maritime incidents, worldwide ships losing control, violent storms, fires, collisions, rescues, and environmental disasters. In Egypt, an oversized cargo ship suddenly lost control due to a steering system failure. The vessel rammed a pier and then ran aground in the Suez Canal. Aurora Aralis was heading to Antarctica when it entered a fully developed Force 9 gale, with winds at 40 to 45 knots. Significant wave height reached 9 meters, but the most terrifying sight was a crashing 14-meter breaker just ahead of the ship. The Japanese ship Wakasio ran aground and later split in half, spilling more than 100 tons of hydrocarbons into the turquoise waters of Mauritius. Japan and France sent experts to assist. A large fishing vessel flying the flag of the Netherlands confidently pushes through storm waves. With a load capacity of 5,162 tons, it continues charging through the rough sea. A Russian tanker crashed in the Kerch Strait. One sailor died. The vessel was torn in half by storm waves, and thousands of tons of oil products spilled into the sea. Times raging with massive waves that swallow everything in their path. In today's video, Always Intense is taking you along to witness some of the most breathtaking, heart-pounding moments the sea has to offer. Let's dive right in. A terrifying storm is raging. The camera captures small boats struggling in the blinding chaos. The sea roars like a giant beast, unleashing its fury on everything in its path.
Line snapping, sails pulling out.
Oh my gosh, this scene is truly heart-stopping. A small, lonely boat, completely surrounded by a menacing waterspout. The next shot shows another boat facing the same danger. It's a real nightmare out there.
Oh my god!
That is so cool! What the? Oh my god! That's so cool! That is so cool! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so cool!
Oh no! That head-on crash into the dock completely smashed the bow of the ship. Accidents like this often happen because of navigation errors or braking systems failing to respond in time. You saw that the ship is going wild, almost like it's trying to climb over the other boats around it. Is there even time for anyone to react?
Oh no.
Çarpacak oraya. Oraya çarpacak oraya. Çarptı.
Oh my gosh, the storm hits and the anchored boats start rocking violently. It's like they're just waiting to be thrown right off the water. Each of these images is a vivid warning in the heart of a storm. Boats become terrifyingly fragile. Don't let overconfidence steer you straight into the danger zone. Seals, some of the ocean's most charming residents. They're gentle and adorable, but sometimes their surprise appearances can cause quite a bit of trouble.
I'll take this boat. Oh my gosh, it's so close to sinking. If that thing eats 3 more salmon, it's done for.
He's gonna get in the boat. Look at him. Oh my God! He's getting in the boat! Oh my God! They protect you. I'm gonna get protected now. Oh my Lord! Oh yay!
What do you think? Should we start charging it a ticket every time it boards? It looks way too comfortable, like it's on vacation.
好乖哦，好漂亮哦！对不起，宝宝，好漂
Can you even imagine it? A tornado over the open ocean and those tiny boats sitting right on its edge. The sail couldn't hold. Will this boat have enough strength to make it through the raging storm? Today's trip just got a whole lot more memorable thanks to the surprise visit from these unexpected little friends. Screaming didn't help. The boat stubbornly drove right up onto the shore like that was the plan all along. Another crash. This cruise ship couldn't stop in time and slammed right into the dock. Passengers must have been terrified. This ship is officially grounded. One small navigation error. And the result is exactly what you're seeing on screen. This ship is officially grounded. One small navigation error. And the result is exactly what you're seeing on screen. Sailing in conditions like this is extremely dangerous. Strong winds, huge waves, and limited visibility make every passing minute feel like a gamble with fate. You're looking at a modern Russian Navy patrol vessel designed to protect borders and key bases. It carries up to 8 crew members and is equipped with search and rescue gear, as well as unmanned underwater vehicles. With a top speed of 42 km/h, it's a compact yet powerful machine. Pretty impressive, right? And here's a fast response vessel built in Spain, designed to maximize speed, stability, and superior engine performance. It's the ideal choice for Coast Guard forces on maritime patrols, coastal surveillance, or urgent search and rescue missions. The Persian 54, a luxury yacht designed by Fulvio De Simone, has now become the hottest photo op spot. After running aground on a sandbar off Spalador Island, Spain, thanks to the captain for this truly unique pit stop. This small boat looks completely out of control with collisions like these. There's not only a risk of damaging the hull, but also a real threat to everyone's safety nearby.
Dorothy, I got it. This is great.
On its way to Kolkata, the MTT Singapore nearly had a head-on collision with another vessel on the Hooghly River to avoid disaster. The captain quickly steered hard to the right, causing the ship to crash into the bank in a controlled but dramatic impact. These waves look absolutely stunning, don't they? But don't let their beauty fool you. They can sweep everything away in the blink of an eye.
Did you get that on video?
Yeah, but oh my god, we gotta get out of here.
this. That tiny boat is relentlessly battling the ocean's fury, each wave threatening to swallow it whole, truly haunting. This is the ocean at its most brutal. Never, ever dare to underestimate it. A case demanding the most urgent attention right now. On March 6, 2025, a fierce blaze erupting from the electric vehicle compartment sealed the fate of the car carrier, Morning Midas. After months of tireless and unsuccessful efforts, this colossal vessel, along with thousands of vehicles on board, found its permanent resting place at the bottom of the sea on June 24, 2025. A vessel drifting helplessly and out of control, collides with a bridge. In mere moments, it's reduced to a heap of twisted scrap metal. In this maritime standoff, both sides are filming, each convinced the fault lies entirely with the other.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Trzymaj się!
Look at that tiny boat out there. Are they losing their minds from fear, despair, or perhaps all three at once? Absolutely terrifying. A Norwegian local captured the horrifying moment A cement carrier slammed directly into nearby moored yachts due to equipment malfunction on board. The damage is estimated to be in the millions of dollars. Massive waves crash against the porthole, and can you hear that the joyful laughter proves these tourists are having an incredibly unique and
wave.
unforgettable experience at sea?
Was that scary?
The glass broke there. Oh no. Where at? Oh no, those guys. Oh my god. Take the case off.
Hey, look, you got one.
Don't look away. The next scene is even more intense. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss any more showdowns with the sea. Are you ready to feel the raw power of the Atlantic? This is a journey not for the faint of heart. This ship, post-accident, is slowly succumbing to the ocean's chaos. Only from a helicopter can we truly grasp the severity of the situation. It seems this cruise ship isn't performing quite as designed. Things are looking pretty grim. Oh my god, what a chaotic scene unfolds before us. The Seagull vessel suddenly took a severe list while unloading cargo at Iskenderun port, Turkey. As a result, 24 containers plunged into the sea, though fortunately, all crew members were safe. From a sailor's perspective, 6-meter waves are transforming the deck into an absolute scene of chaos.
Oh, shit.
Each wave crashing against the window, then receding, serves as a stark reminder of humanity's insignificance against the ocean's wild dance. It's absolutely dizzying to watch this. 1 second of carelessness could mean the end. The ocean's power is truly terrifying.
Awesome!
The sea holds both beauty and danger, and these powerful vessels show just how seriously we take that balance. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible ships with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing maritime content. Judging by the internet's reaction, this group made more than a few mistakes. Not sure what exactly happened. If you know, drop a comment below. Brace yourselves, we're facing the fury of the open sea.
que se ha abierto la ventana.
A high-speed boat race just as thrilling as you'd expect. But no one saw this coming. Two boats collide at the Superboat Championship in Key West. One is launched into the air and flips hard onto the water. Insane. Just look at what this luxury cruise ship is up against. The dazzling lights only highlight how fragile it is against the approaching storm. Ever dreamed of a peaceful boat ride with your beloved dog? Sounds great until your furry friend turns out to be a bit heavier than expected. This is a colossal cargo ship, each journey a vital link in the global supply chain. With thousands of tons on board, it literally carries the world's economy across oceans. Impressive, isn't it?
Tender. Just one moment snapping pics at sea, and that phone's gone. Sometimes, it's better to live in the moment, literally. Here we go, launching a small boat, but in a flash, the dream sinks into the water. What a shame. Hopefully, they got a refund. Impressed by the sheer scale of this ship, this striking orange-decked oil tanker is more than just a mode of transport. It's a floating fortress at sea, The long pipelines running along its hull act like arteries, pumping thousands of tons of fuel to destinations around the world. Sailing on the open ocean can be both thrilling and tricky. One strong gust or a slip in technique and disaster strikes.
Whoa, fuck me. Fuck. Oh, here. Oh. Pull it. Send your sheets. Good. Pull out.
This large-scale oil tanker with a deep red hull and stretched deck is an icon of the global energy trade. The bold "No Smoking" painted on the side. More than a warning, it's a lifeline when hauling flammable cargo. Watching a maritime giant being launched is always jaw-dropping. Have you ever seen something like this in real life? Let us know in the comments. Fishing is meant to be peaceful, but not for this poor guy. So much for tranquility. And here's another sea giant, an SM Line container ship stacked high with thousands of crates. Each one is a piece of global trade. Incredible. Right, can you imagine the swarm of trucks waiting at the port to unload it all? Share if you've seen it happen in real life. Unbelievable! A boat like that, sunk in just minutes all because of a little carelessness. A small mistake can snowball into disaster. We hope this collection of jaw-dropping maritime moments brought you some thrills, and maybe even a few lessons. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Always Intense so you won't miss out on more epic content. See you in the next one. Hello everyone, welcome to Always Intense. Today, you're going to witness ships battling fierce waves, terrifying accidents, and even bizarre natural phenomena you've never seen before. Brace yourselves. Let's dive in. Imagine standing in the middle of the ocean, where every wave threatens to swallow everything, and the wind howls like a scream. The waves are churning, but fishermen brave it all to stay at sea, a battle between man and nature. At this moment, even a small mistake can lead to disaster. Watch how the sailors transfer from a large ship to a small boat. They make it look so easy. Sailors truly have a dangerous job. Incident in the Bay of Naples. The ship South Bay ran aground, but after hours of effort, rescue teams successfully freed it. Can you feel it? The presence of sharks, Hit follow to join us in exploring the most thrilling moments in the heart of the ocean. In this terrifying incident, a South Korean cargo ship carrying 4,000 cars capsized off the coast of Georgia, USA. At the time, there were 24 people on board, including the pilot and crew. During the storm, this timber ship had to face towering waves. Inside the ship's cabin, everything was shaking violently. In this footage, amidst the fierce storm, the Dutch ship still pushes forward without a hint of hesitation. A special moment, a boat is intentionally sunk to create an artificial coral reef on the seabed. Hear the anchor chains screeching at sea? This is a large cargo ship dropping anchor. And this is the beginning of a new journey. This expedition to Antarctica is truly exciting.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gonna crash! Oh my god!
Have you ever witnessed the sight of massive ice chunks constantly being pushed ashore on a lake? This scene is truly impressive, as if an invisible force is continuously pushing the ice towards the land. So, what is actually happening behind this fascinating phenomenon? In fact, this phenomenon is called an ice tsunami. When an ice tsunami occurs, ice chunks from the middle of a lake or sea relentlessly surge onto the shore. So the question is, how do ice tsunamis form? In winter, in cold regions, the surface of lakes or seas often forms thick layers of ice. By spring, this thick ice layer begins to melt. If, at this exact moment, there are strong winds, the ice will start to move. Combined with the pushing force of the water current, these ice chunks will rush towards the shore like ocean waves. To put it simply, the cold creates ice, then the wind and water currents push the ice chunks, ultimately forming this spectacular ice tsunami phenomenon. Isn't it miraculous? Nature always holds exciting surprises that we are still discovering every day. Have you ever seen an ice tsunami in real life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The ship rears up as if riding on the back of a giant monster. Warning snapped cables can cause serious injury. Unbelievable. It took them too long to leave the dangerous area. In the vast ocean, where humans are but a tiny speck amidst nature's fury. Every moment at sea is a battle between the will to survive and the unforgiving harshness of the waves. We have just witnessed incredibly dramatic footage. These are not just mere images, but clear testaments to human fragility in the face of majestic nature. Yet, hidden within is also the strange beauty of the ocean, the adventurous journeys, the spectacular moments, or even the way humans overcome adversity all paint a vivid picture of courage, resilience, and the intense desire to live. This is not just a compilation video. This is a reminder the sea is never entirely gentle. And for those who choose to live, work, or explore on its surface, they deserve respect. If your heart pounds when you see a ship struggling in huge waves, or you get chills when sharks lurk beneath the surface, you are not alone. The stories here are real, and there are still many more stories waiting to be told about humans, about the ocean, and about the thin line between survival and danger. If you found this video engaging, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and follow the Always Intense channel. We still have plenty of dramatic and surprising content waiting for you to discover. See you in the next videos. Today, we're about to witness moments where the unforgiving power of the ocean, combined with human error and sheer bad luck, has led to some of the most unforgettable maritime disasters. Let's dive in! We begin with the ocean's raw fury. A deck-mounted camera captures the moment a ship is pounded by relentless waves. Tossed and shaken in the heart of the storm, it's a feeling of helplessness, like drifting on the edge between survival and disaster. A massive fire at sea turning nightmare into reality. Nearly 3,000 cars were being transported when flames suddenly erupted, engulfing the ship near a protected bird sanctuary off the coast of the Netherlands. Fears of a widespread environmental disaster quickly followed. The cause, a shocking level of negligence. The captain ignored critical safety procedures, turning the massive vessel into a ticking time bomb. In the legendary Drake Passage, known for its brutal storms, a cruise ship is caught in a vortex of violent winds. Passengers find themselves suspended between paradise and hell. A heart-stopping scene. A group of fishermen are forced to leap from their boat just moments before a speeding vessel crashes straight into it. 1 second later, and it could have been fatal. Chaos erupts at an Indonesian seaport. A runaway container ship slams into a giant crane, causing massive damage. Luckily, no one was hurt.
SSC'ye vurdu. SSC'ye vurdu. SSC'ler gidiyor. Lan dur. Lan seni kaptan yapanım bu liman. Allah SSC düştü.
Disaster after disaster. A Russian ship is hit by a violent storm. Gusts so strong they blow all 52 vehicles. It was carrying straight into the sea. Every blast of wind lands like a merciless blow. A small miscalculation with massive consequences. A container forklift topples into the sea during loading, all due to a critical technical error. The sea can split anything in two, even a massive cargo ship. The vessel broke apart after crashing into a reef during a storm, a brutal reminder of nature's unimaginable force. At the port of Buenos Aires, a moment no one saw coming. The cruise ship orchestra collides with the docked Pisia. No one was injured, but the property damage was immense.
No fuimos, y el policía se quedó en Buenos Aires. Se come el muelle allá,
Fire at sea is the stuff of nightmares. A collision between a container ship and an oil tanker sparked a massive inferno, leaving both vessels engulfed in flames, damaged beyond all hope of repair. In Russian waters, carelessness strikes again. A cargo ship crashes into a docked vessel, causing serious damage all due to a simple navigation error. A heart-pounding moment. The crew watches helplessly as a massive ship barrels toward them. But thanks to a split-second reaction, disaster is narrowly avoided. In the Philippines, a small boat approaches the dock too fast, slams into the pier, and flips over. A man and a child manage to survive, but that moment is something they'll never forget. A tense situation. A container ship breaks free from its tow line and crashes into the dock, barely missing the tugboat crew working in its path. On a double-decker cruise boat, disaster strikes without warning. The vessel capsizes, sending over 100 passengers into panic. Rescue teams arrive just in time, but once again, questions about safety rise to the surface. A split-second collision between racing boats just inches away from disaster. One athlete reacts on instinct, and it's that reflex that saves them.
Look!
An offshore supply vessel is trapped in massive waves and brutal weather. The relentless rocking puts the crew in a fight for their lives. In the heart of storm season, the fishermen alongside Ibrahim Here refuse to back down. They brave every crashing wave, defy the danger, and in the end, return home with pride in their hearts. In addition, a French fishing vessel is suspected of illegal fishing in the waters off the Faroe Islands. During its attempted escape, it collides with a patrol ship, sparking tension on the high seas. Howling winds, towering waves. The fishing boat tosses like a leaf in the open sea. Every crashing swell threatens to sweep it all away. A leisure cruise can quickly turn into a nightmare. On the deck of a tourist ship, passengers scream as a massive wave crashes straight in, bringing water, wind, and raw fear. The sea is beautiful, but it's also unforgiving. And sometimes one single moment is all it takes to change everything. The ocean always hides danger beneath the surface. If you want to keep exploring these life and death moments at sea, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next heart-pounding story. See you next time. Each incident flows into the next, showing how fast things can go wrong at sea, from human errors to powerful storms and sudden failures. Danger appears without warning, together. These moments remind us that the ocean demands constant focus and respect. Welcome to Always Intense, a place where stories of human will and strength are told. Amid the endless ocean, where water and wind reign supreme, a flame suddenly rises, burning through the night and sealing the fate of ships. Ships burst into flames, not only from accidents, but from trials, mistakes, and the desperate will to survive in this sea of fire. Who will stand tall? Who will sink with the ashes? Welcome to Always Intense. Fire on the sea. A lightning bolt strikes the deck in the middle of a heavy storm. In that instant, the fuel ignites, a red blaze tearing apart the night. The explosion echoes across the ocean, marking the fiery beginning of a new chapter of Always Intense. The sea holds countless memories of ships that once burned. An oil tanker exploded like a sun among waves. A cruise ship's bright lights turned into a red inferno. Every explosion is a reminder, one mistake, and the ocean will never forgive. Cold steel, when it meets fire, bends, melts, and screams. The deck trembles, containers smoke, the ropes snap. Explosions ripple through the hull, like the beating heart of fear itself. Sailors run, spray water, shout commands, and fight. The fire strikes back, burning fiercer. The entire ship becomes a battlefield between man and flame, between life and death. This is the spirit of Always Intense, to face forward, never retreat. Fire lights up the sea. Waves glow crimson like blood. Black smoke rises. The smell of fuel and fear mix in the air. From afar, the ship looks like a torch drifting through a watery hell. there's nowhere left to hide. Each person has only two choices: run or turn and fight. And they chose to fight to the end, with a will stronger than fire. A gas tank explodes, then a fuel drum, then the whole engine room. The sound roars like thunder, flames shoot skyward, the ocean burns, yet humanity still refuses to let go. Burned men still climb the deck. Those blinded by smoke still hold the helm. No one speaks, only breaths, the wind, and hearts beating in rhythm with the fire. The flames drift across the surface with the spreading oil. The entire ocean glows. The sky turns red, always intense, where sea and fire meet, to test the strength of humankind. The final explosion roars. The hull splits in two, sinking slowly beneath the waves. Yet the reflection of the fire lingers underwater, like a spirit refusing to fade. On the surface, a few still float among smoke and flame. They don't know where they are, only that they are alive. Every breath now is a victory. From afar, rescue ships race in. They know the danger, yet they charge straight into the blaze, because they understand, in a sea of fire, every life saved is a miracle. The sun rises, the sea turns blue again, but smoke still hangs in the air, on the water. Survivors look at one another, gratitude and horror mingled in their eyes. Burns, cuts, wounds of the heart, all become proof. Each scar tells a story of will and survival. It is another kind of flame, the fire within. We saw the sea burn, heard the steel scream, lost our comrades, but we lived because in that hell, human will burn brighter than fire. The sea teaches us that it's not just the storms to fear, but the fire that erupts from within the ship that's the harshest test of all. Always intense, where humans learn to walk through flames to find themselves. Deep below, hundreds of burned ships lie still. No more light, only ashes and memory. Yet each wreck is a symbol that humanity fought to the very end. New ships are built, stronger, safer, because fire does not only destroy, it forges, just as adversity tempers the human spirit. This is not just a story of explosions and flames, but a story of courage and rebirth. Fire may burn steel, but it cannot burn the human will. Always intense. Fire on the sea. The sea can burn, waves can sweep everything away, but the human will never dies. This is always intense, where fire tests steel, and humans are reborn through adversity. If you feel that strength, subscribe to Always Intense and share your thoughts below. Always Intense, where the flame never fades. Welcome back to Always Intense today. We're diving into the most shocking ship collisions ever caught on camera, moments that made the ocean tremble and left viewers breathless. Day that seemed normal, until two Chinese vessels crashed head-on in the narrow Singapore Strait. No evasive moves, just a direct impact. That moment spread across the world. No words, just a haunting silence. Raging winds, 8-meter waves, gusts over 50 knots. A Dutch cargo ship battled for survival. Some crew jumped overboard, others clung to the deck. In the end, 12 sailors were rescued, a lucky escape from the edge of hell. Raging winds, 8-meter waves, gusts over 50 knots. A Dutch cargo ship battled for survival. Some crew jumped overboard, Others clung to the deck. In the end, 12 sailors were rescued, a lucky escape from the edge of hell. January 2011, the Lithuanian cargo ship Scala sent out a distress call in rough seas. A rescue helicopter fought violent winds, hovering above to lift an injured sailor. A breathtaking mission, truly risking one life to save another. A German container ship crashed a $1 million tug mule along the canal. The sound of steel echoed through the air. No one was hurt except the captain's wallet. Two massive cranes were lifting heavy loads. Then, crack, everything came crashing down. They smashed into houses below, sending up clouds of dust and chaos. A disaster movie moment, yet miraculously. No one died. Strong wind sent the Grimaldi ship drifting out of control. And then, bam! It slammed into the docked Tyrannia vessel. No injuries. Just a little rough greeting between two giants. The Astonate was transporting 64 cars from Japan to Russia, but mid-voyage, a typhoon struck. Waves destroyed almost everything, only 12 cars survived. A costly reminder, never underestimate nature. Passengers aboard Independence of the Seas were relaxing on deck. Suddenly, fierce winds sent chairs, umbrellas, and drinks flying screams echoed half fear, half laughter. Luckily, no one was hurt. Cameras captured every second as Josie J went down off West Bay. No shouting, just waves and the groan of steel. A ship that once conquered the ocean now resting beneath it. February 23rd, a convoy of soybean barges slammed into the Madeira dock. Concrete shattered, infrastructure collapsed, no injuries. But the impact shook the whole region.
Captain.
The Atlantic Confidence caught fire and slowly sank into the sea. The crew could only watch as the vessel was swallowed by waves. A heartbreaking moment when steel, smoke, and water became one. Typhoon Gar struck Manila. 3 barges slammed into the bridge, steel snapped. Concrete burst. A brutal reminder nature never plays fair. The Golden Ray, carrying over 4,200 cars, capsized off Georgia's coast, too massive to save. It had to be cut apart piece by piece, a steel giant falling in the open sea. After more than 50 years of service, the Ferry 9 Elo was launched one final time, not to sail again, but to become an artificial reef, a gentle ending from serving people to nurturing the sea. The US Coast Guard spotted a drug-smuggling submarine in the Pacific. They jumped on it while it was still moving. A jaw-dropping chase straight out of an action movie. They succeeded a truly crazy yet heroic mission. A 100-meter ship leaned dangerously near the dock. Moments later, boom, an explosion ripped through the hull. Miraculously, no one died. But that sound is impossible to forget. Thanks for watching to the very end. Which collision shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because the next wave will be even wilder. Welcome to Always Intense, where stories of human will and strength are born. In the frozen ocean, where waves turn solid under the breath of icy winds, ships no longer move, they are swallowed whole. Steel breaks, glass shatters, and the sound of metal groans through the blinding white darkness. In this frozen hell, who will survive, and who will turn to ice? Welcome to Always Intense, Frozen Hell. A crack echoes beneath the ship's hull, like bones breaking in the winter night. Massive slabs of ice rise, squeezing the ship's body like a steel vise. It all begins when the sea ceases to be water, becoming a deadly trap instead. Ships stand frozen in the sea of ice, motionless like monuments of tragedy, snow-covered sails, white decks, and winds that howl like trapped souls. The ocean does not kill with fire, but with cold, merciless silence.
Nice one. Whoa. Yeah. Hold on.
Steel is cold, but when it meets ice, it shatters like glass. The bow strikes a drifting iceberg. The sound is that of a death sentence. There is no fire here, only the chill that corrodes the soul. sailors huddle in soaked clothes, their breath freezing before their eyes. They shout, hammer ice, pull ropes, desperate to escape their icy prison. But the cold sea doesn't need to attack. It only waits for you to tire. The sea is no longer blue, but black like dead steel. Layers of ice crack open, swallowing every ship that dares to enter. From afar, they look like frozen ghosts waiting for release. No visible enemies remain, only loneliness, hunger, and cold, slow but certain killers, in absolute silence. They realize the real enemy is despair itself. Giant ice blocks collide, roaring like thunder. The entire ocean trembles, ships split apart. It is nature's fury, cold, yet more destructive than fire. One falls, another keeps pulling. Hands bleed and freeze upon the steel cables. No one speaks. Only the howling wind and fading heartbeats in the snow remain. Winds whip the frost. Ice floods the deck, covering everything. The ship becomes a drifting iceberg, lost in the void, always intense, where sea and ice unite to test humanity. The explosion doesn't come from fire, but from steel cracking under pressure. The hull splits open, water pierces through like an icy spear. The frozen sea devours everything, no trace, no farewell. Amid shattered ice, a few survivors cling to floating debris. Wind lashes their skin. Water turns to blades. Every breath is a battle with death. From afar, a rescue ship emerges through the blinding fog. They charge into the fractured ice, where everything could break apart at any second, because they know saving lives in fire is bravery, but saving in ice is near impossible. As the sun rises, the ice melts slightly, revealing crushed wrecks beneath. The sea is still, but the light reflects only pale, mournful white. The survivors look around, unsure if they've escaped or been left behind. No burning pain remains, only numbness and paralysis. But the pain in their hearts still smoulders, like a flame buried in ice. Each scar is proof of survival amid the cruel cold. We saw the ocean freeze, heard the steel cry, watched people vanish in the snow, and we understood ice can kill the body, but never the human spirit. The sea is not just waves and wind, it is the merciless silence of ice, testing the heart more than any storm, always intense, where humans learn to walk through the cold to find the warmth within. Beneath deep ice, hundreds of ships lie still as if asleep. No light remains, only the calm of frozen death. Each ship is a warning never underestimate the silence of the sea. From the frozen ruins, humans build new ships again, stronger, thicker, ready to face nature's next wrath. For ice does not only destroy, it forges will, like fire forges steel. This is not merely a tale of cold, it's a story of courage, endurance, and the will to live. Ice can freeze the ocean, but never the human heart, always intense, frozen hell. The sea can turn to ice, the waves can crush steel, but the human spirit remains warm, remains alive. This is always intense, where ice tests steel, and humans rediscover their inner fire, if you feel that strength. Subscribe to Always Intense and share your thoughts below. Always Intense, where the inner flame never dies, even in the frozen sea. Welcome to Always Intense, where stories of human willpower and strength are told. Amid the vast ocean, a fierce storm is rising. Waves surge and winds howl, tossing the ship about and robbing it of direction in the open sea. In that moment, every mistake comes at the cost of a life. This is not only a battle against nature, but also a battle against the fear within ourselves. Are you ready to set sail with us? In the dark of night, the wind howls fiercely, the sea rises, its waves crashing against each other like towering walls of water. Lightning splits the sky, illuminating the clash between wind and wave, between nature and the will of humankind. A catastrophe is looming. Ships hurry to retreat, but one vessel remains, for its mission is to face the storm, not to flee from it. A peaceful morning, the sea sparkles under the sunlight. A massive cargo ship quietly heads out to sea, stacked high with colourful containers carrying goods, hopes, and the dreams of humankind. No shore in sight. Only one direction lies ahead forward. The sky darkens, thick clouds swirl, the wind shifts, and the sea begins to rise. Nature is preparing for a fierce trial, and amid it all, humankind prepares for a battle of survival. The sea rages violently. Waves as high as buildings surge around the hull. Light from the deck flickers through the rain like human eyes shining in the dark. Defiant and unyielding, the scene is a blend of nature's brutal power and humanity's courage. Metal screams. The bow cuts through the waves, pushing forward, even when everything stands against it. Lights flicker with every violent impact. Containers slide, ropes snap. The metal floor trembles underfoot. Each wave crashes in, tilting the world heavy and suffocating. Yet amid the chaos, the will to survive still burns quietly. Containers sway and collide, echoing like the drums of fate. The ship roars, the wind howls, seawater floods through every crack of steel. Each passing second is a trial, every breath, a battle, and through the noise, a human hand grips the wheel, steady, believing. Amid wind and rain, some still stand firm. They tighten the ropes, secure the deck, shout commands over the roar of waves. No one gives up, because they know only willpower can defy the storm. In their eyes shines a light that cannot be extinguished, the light of determination. The storm rages on, tearing down every defense. Some ships sink into the deep, carrying dreams left unfinished. Beacons that once shone bright now fade into the ocean's depths. Yet, in that darkness, one ship endures, still standing, still fighting every last wave. The mast breaks, the deck shatters, water floods every corner. Everything seems on the brink of collapse, beneath the dark water. The shadows of sunken ships whisper their silent warnings. Yet one holds the wheel, one pumps the water, one shouts commands. No one lets go, for they know that even 1 second of surrender means joining the others beneath the sea. In the pitch-black night, the deck light still flickers. It doesn't just illuminate the path, it keeps the human heart from losing hope. They cling to that light as if holding on to life itself. The sun rises, the waves have calmed, the wind has rested, but hearts still tremble on the deck. Weary eyes meet sharing the quiet joy of survival. Every dawn after a storm is a victory of humanity over nature, of will over fear. The ship is scarred, containers are dented, but it still floats, still moves. Its wounds become medals. Its dents. Memories. Only those who have endured the storm understand the true value of peace. The sea is calm again, but the hearts of the sailors have changed. They know that after every storm, we are never the same. Each time we face our fears, a stronger version of ourselves is born. Waves still lie ahead, but now they've learned to smile at the sound of the wind. In the ship's cabin, the scent of salt, oil, and sweat lingers. Everyone sits in silence, reflecting on the journey behind them. No victory is loud, only quiet gazes, and hearts still beating to the rhythm of life. The sea teaches us this: no wave is ever the same, and no challenge is ever meaningless. Each fall is a lesson in how to rise stronger, deeper, and more resilient. It is not the roar of the wind that is most powerful, but the beating of the human heart. It's not the steel ship that keeps them alive, but an unshakable faith. That silent strength is what carries humanity through every storm. The storm is only a brief stop in humanity's endless voyage, but willpower, it never rests. For each day is a new ocean, and once again we must set sail carrying courage. and the hunger to live. Always Intense is not just a story about a ship and the storm. It is the journey of humankind, small yet unyielding, fearful yet never giving up. Nature may strike us down, but it can never extinguish the fire within our hearts. Always intense, not just strength, but a will that never surrenders. The sea may rage, the waves may wash everything away, but they can never wash away human faith. The storm will pass, the sea will calm, but the human, will it never fades. In the heart of the storm, willpower is the only compass. Always intense, steadfast against the raging waves. It's not about being the strongest, it's about never giving up. Join us today to conquer new oceans where challenges don't break you. They make you shine. Become part of the Always Intense community where only those who dare to move forward, dare to live fiercely, and dare to face the storm can truly find themselves.